What is up everyone, Nick here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. As you are all probably aware, there has been an absolutely earth-shattering bull run on commodities as of late. It has gained so much notoriety in partial cause from the Wall Street Bets Reddit thread. However, does it stretch further than this? Looking back at metals such as silver and gold over the past year, we have seen its incredible surge. If you have watched my channel before, you will know I am very bullish on commodities and mining stocks currently. My picks on my portfolio in my Patreon page are all up huge on the year, and many analysts think exploration in commodities will continue their surge throughout the course of 2021. There are a many number of reasons why this gain is expected, of which I'll get to. In this video, I'm going to analyze a junior mining exploration company, JNC Resources, trading on the OTC under ticker symbol JNCCF and on the CSE under ticker symbol JNC. We have a ton to get to in today's episode, but before we get it, make sure to check out our Discord channel. It's completely free. It's a really cool community with inside looks on tons of under the radar stocks. The chat group is always popping off with awesome insights. Check out my Patreon page. I will be posting every single one of my trades moving throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. You don't want to miss any of those updates, and I would really appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. Make sure to always come to your own conclusions whenever allotting capital into the market, especially into penny stocks. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, formulate your own opinions, and come to your own conclusions. This is your duty as an investor. Don't just take my word for it because I'm saying it on the internet. All right, enough blabber, let's get into it. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do in today's episode. I'm going to go over what the company is, what they do, where they see their company going. I'm going to analyze why investors have been jumping all over this company as of late and address their rapidly rising share price. Finally, I'm gonna close out the video analyzing and going over their statistics, financials, charting, and balance sheet. All right, so the company of today's episode is called JNC Resources. They are a gold mining exploration company based out of Canada. Represent. Now, if you do not live under a rock, you will be well aware that the Fed has been pumping trillions of dollars onto the market for the better part of a year. This was primarily in the form of stimulus. Now, this increasing stimulus on the market has been causing inflation. We can see the spending value of a dollar over the past few months drastically decreasing as money floods onto the market. This is a supply meets demand correlation, where the more of something there is, the value of the pre-existing objects decreases. This has led investors and analysts to find alternative investment vehicles to store their capital that will retain more value than paper dollars. This is the story as to why the value of gold and Bitcoin have been absolutely surging in the past few quarters. If we look at the value of gold over the last few years, we can see that it has been rapidly escalating in conjunction with mass economic impacts and inflation rates. This year is no exception. What's more is that many analysts and government officials are projecting that there could likely be more stimulus in the near-term horizon, and if we know one thing that has historically pumped up the value of gold, it's, well, stimulus and in turn inflation. Some analysts are even stating that gold could potentially regain a rally and surge back up to all-time new highs in the 2000s likely soon, and may even escalate to $2,500 an ounce if further stimulus is poured onto the market. With all of this being said, this creates an ideal territory for exploration and mining companies. Looking at JNC Resources, they are broadening their reach through strategic partnerships and by developing underexplored properties. They are a very young company in the process of optioning the Malipo and Solomon claims in New South Wales, Australia, with an exploration program planned later this year. They are developing their 100% optioned 999 project South Central British Columbia. This is a gold property with a new discovery of high levels of base metals. Now, with junior mining companies, the risk is much higher. However, if they end up striking it big, the payoff could be immense. However, know the risks when allotting capital to junior mining companies and penny stocks in general. Don't allot capital you cannot afford to lose. JNC also has an option agreement with Great Basin Resources to acquire and control interest in the Imperial project in Nevada. The company is quite focused on Australia, as Australia claims to make up nearly 30.9% of the current market value share and is the world's second largest gold producer. They are relatively unexplored, prolifically mineralized, and have multiple metallogenic belts. The Malibu project appears to be quite exciting and is located in the resource-rich Lachlan orogenic belt. There have been 5 historic gold mines and prospects near this location. They recently engaged Xander Capital Partners, which may have spouted investor interest in their share prices. Xander Capital Partners was engaged to provide corporate consulting services to focus on brand awareness and assistance with the introduction of company management to mining industry partners, research analysts, investment bankers, advisors, and potential board members. They have a very experienced team with Michael Mulberry as president and CEO. He has been associated with the mineral exploration and public investment community since the early 90s. Warren Robb is their director, who has been a project geologist and junior mining companies listed on the Canadian stock exchanges for around 22 years. Their CFO, Jonathan Uni, has ample experience in similar positions in corporate finance and accounting since 2006. Their director, Yana Babaskaya, has over 10 years of international business experience and has been a director to several junior listed companies. Now, going to their charting, we can see the intense surge in interest as of late. Unlike many other companies who see surging share prices and then sharp consolidating prices, forming peaks and troughs, we actually see a quite stable and steady growth in valuation over the past few quarters. From June of just last year, they are already up 350%. They have a 52-week range of a 0.06 low and a high of 0.30. They are trading at 0.22 cents USD or 27 cents Canadian. In the last trading day alone, they are up 8% on the day. They are a nano cap company with a market cap of only $12.209 million USD. However, their volume has been well above almost 4 times their average volume as investor interest around gold surmounts. Now, with typically any newly formed junior mining company, they have not generated revenue, and this is an important point. If you have looked at and invested in junior mining companies previously, this won't shock you. However, it should be noted, they have $131,000 in cash and cash equivalents, $187,000 in total assets, and only $51,000 in total liabilities, generating a current ratio of 2.568. Now, they did post net income loss of $73,000 last quarter. However, this is quite run-of-the-mill and quite low actually for a junior mining company. Gold does seem to be undervalued and a very hot interest for many investors and analysts as of late. I will be keeping a very close eye on both the price point of gold and JNC's releases in the coming quarters and months. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button for the algorithm. Anyways, everyone, check out the Discord channel. It is completely free and so many people are using it. There are some really cool insights on there. The link is in the description. Check out my Patreon page. Like I said, I will be posting every single one of my trades moving throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. You don't want to miss any of those updates. Remember to come to your own conclusions whenever allotting capital to a penny stock. There is more reward with a penny stock. However, this reward comes with much more risk. Do not allot any capital you cannot afford to lose. Remember to come to your own conclusions, formulate your own decisions. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. This is your duty as a smart investor. Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, everyone, take care. Happy trading. Cheers.